Hello, you're looking at a 2002 Chevy Astro van. It's not a perfect truck. Runs well, has a couple small flaws, but what it is a very popular type van that's all-wheel drive that will go most anywhere. They're great vehicles for running in bad weather or ice and snow. Has the 4.3 6-cylinder engine. Starts right up. Runs well. Has cold air conditioning. Has front and rear air conditioning and heat, which is nice. Looking at the interior, it's got a couple burns and some on the floor too. There's no real odor to it, but there are a couple burns. The radio has a CD player. It works. All the Astros crack up right here in the armrest. Could have used a little prettier tape than that, and you might, if you're the buyer, may want to put some gray duct tape on that, which will match the interior perfectly. Now there is a little rust here and there. You can see down in this, there's some rust. Outside of the body looks very good. I don't see any rust coming out there, and I took a shot of the underneath. It also doesn't look bad. And here, look at under the engine. No rust you can see, but the hood on both of the front corners, which is another thing these Astro vans do, has a little flaking rust there. Like I say, the air conditioning is cold, the engine sounds nice, and it runs well. These spots underneath are from the air conditioner running, and I just ran it through the car wash, so it's not leaking anything. Come to the back, it has a couple dents. A scratch here, a dent. See some soap on there. There's a scratch on the back. A little dent there. Then the bumper is just slightly pushed down. Just slightly pushed down. So like I said, it's not the perfect truck, but it is an all-wheel drive Astro. They are very popular vehicles because they run great in lousy weather. They don't use a lot of fuel, and they're comfortable to drive in. Got good tires all the way around. Got a trailer hitch on the back. They're very good for hauling. If you have a boat or a small RV or something, they're excellent for that. Sometimes you got to slam this door a little hard to get it to close. It has 141,000 miles on it. I just had one that we sold 2 months ago, I guess. Had 200,000 miles in all-wheel drive. Ran great. The Chevy Astro was sort of known as a bulletproof vehicle. Bulletproof, I mean it runs well and takes a lot to bring them down. The other thing I had to mention, there are 2 stars in the windshield, one there and one there. If you go to a repair place, sure they can repair them. If you're in a state that has inspection, they'll probably notice that. If in a state that doesn't have inspection, there's no big cracks or anything, should be fine. Now it'll drive you home wherever you need to go. And if you're coming from out of town, we will pick you up at the airport, Baltimore Washington International, or the bus station and train station in Aberdeen, Maryland. There are also some buses that come north and south on 95 called the Bolt Bus and the Mega Bus. They come all the way from Canada all the way down. They're pretty reasonable way to ride also. or come down with another car and, you know, go back with 2 cars, or look into a shipper. You'll get your best shipping price at uship.com, the letter U, ship.com. Now you can see we're going almost 55. Steering wheel goes straight, no shimmy or anything, no check engine light, and the gauges are all good. Please have your finances ready if you're going to bid. You're going to need a $250 deposit within 24 hours, and the balance is due within 7 days. Now you don't have to pick it up for 30 days, but the balance is due within 7 days. Again, we're going 55. She's riding nicely. So if you're looking for a cheap go-anywhere van, it runs well, has cold air, got some cosmetics around it, but it will be sold to the high bidder. It will be a no reserve. When you come pick it up, we'll give you a 60-day temporary license tag, bill of sale, title, everything you need to title this vehicle in your state. So buy this Chevy Astro all-wheel drive minivan.